All right, hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today is all about partnering, about ballet and dancing with the girl. And some of you has been asking me about how can I get more confidence when I dance with the girl? How can I be better behind? How can I become more coordinated as well? And as you may know, partnering is all about repetition and coordination and experience, and doing it more and more and more. So this is what I want to do today. I want to give you all these tricks, all these small things that can make a big difference and that will make you actually confident behind the girl and will make you more coordinated. I want to start with the fact that I was quite a nervous partner on a stage. I used to really freak out when I had to do the partnering part, and my legs were shaking, and I was feeling not ready to do the lifts, or I will feel like, oh my God, something bad is going to happen, and I don't know how to fix it, I don't know how to do it, and this will really make me nervous and will really take all my energies, and I really didn't like that feeling. But once I figured out some of the things that I will be teaching you today, I was able to really enjoy 100% being on a stage, being behind the girl, and actually become quite a strong partner. So let's start with all of these things. The first thing that we're going to talk about is your position behind the girl, but more specifically, where are you looking? Where are your eyes? And there is a big reason for that. Our heads are basically the heaviest thing we have in our body. The biggest and heaviest element of your body is your head. So where you focus, where your eyes are, will change a lot your own body weight, and it will also affect on how you use your partner weight and how you are able to handle it. So let me explain you what I mean. If we can go in the profile, if I will be with the girl, what most of the boys do is that they will focus here, in the hips or close to the hips. But you see what this does to my body is that I will go like this. So you see how already my head is falling forward, and she is on the point shoes, and she will have to. I need to control her balance, but by doing this, it's much more difficult because I'm not controlling my own balance. All my body weight is forward. So how am I supposed to control her weight when I'm not even controlling my own weight? So this is the first thing that we need to learn, to put your eyes here. And you might say, you can go down, you might say, by Sergio, if I don't look the hips, then I don't know where the hips are. How can I know where her weight is if I'm not looking to the center of her body? This is a trick that we are falling, but you don't need to worry about that. It's really not this way. When you will feel this, that the weight, you're feeling it from the back and you are looking exactly at the same point, then suddenly you will be able to feel it instead of having to look at it. And this is super important because when the girl is wearing the tutu, you don't see the legs. So you need to feel her balance, not see her balance. So that's why it's so important that we connect here. I don't need to look where she is, I know where she is, I feel it. I feel her here because I feel myself here. And I also have my own body weight because I'm falling straight down. So this is the first thing. Second thing, what we tend to do, the boys, a lot, is to do this. To get very close to the girl. Because we understand that we have more strength when our arms are bended. But this is our doom. This is the worst thing we can do because the closer you are to the girl, and she will be falling forward and you will be falling with her, it's very hard to recover. But if I'm farther, if my elbows are a little bit more stretched and I look forward, if she will fall, I will be able to recover much faster because I control my own body weight. Okay? So this is the first thing. This is the first thing that we really need to change. Where we look, so we can control our own body weight, and what is the distance of the boy behind the girl. It's not like you have to be far from her, like stretch elbows, but you shouldn't be close to her. The closer you are to the center of her weight, the harder will be you to manage it. And I know this sounds counterproductive, but it really works this way. And when you will start practice, at the beginning will be quite annoying because you will feel like you don't know where you are. But the more and more you will practice, you will understand how much relaxed you can be when you do this position. Okay, this is about positioning. Now, the next thing we need to talk is about breathing. I'm sure you haven't noticed that when you are behind the girl, you don't breathe. Or when you are turning the girl, you don't breathe at all. And when you lift the girl, you breathe even less. And you might think like, yes, but I need to lift her. Like it's not like it's not an easy thing. Of course, I will try to do it with all my power and everything that I can. Yes, but your ability to breathe is really correlated to your ability to control what she's doing. Why is that? Because in ballet, all the movements need certain air and breathe. And the girl is in front of you that she doesn't see you, but she can feel you. And the more you are showing that, the more she will feel something wrong is coming behind you. And so that's why it's so important that you have the ability to breathe. But also because you will gain much more strength when you are able to put your air out. So if I will lift the girl and I will do this, and I don't breathe, and I cannot talk and I cannot do nothing, I will last 10 minutes. If I have a ballet of 2 hours, I will only last 10 minutes. My muscles will be cramped, she will feel unsure, she will feel insecure, and I will not be able to dance the variations later on. So there is this really good exercise when you will be lifting, and you should be able to keep talking and breathing. So this is something you can practice every day. You just take the girl, and you need to practice to keep talking. And you can move, and you can breathe. And you keep talking. That connection of your brain, that when you are doing something difficult, you are still training to talk, training to breathe, it will really help you with your strength. And you will see it. You will see it later on when you will be doing bigger things and you have to do really difficult exercises or ballets. That ability to keep calm, to breathe, almost like a meditation, it will really help you to stay strong. Okay, now I want to go to an exercise that will bring every of the things that we are talking together. I'm sure you have done it in some partnering class. Basically, she will be in fifth position. You are behind the girl, as we were talking about, with the eyes here. And what you want to do is to put her forward. But now, if I will move here from the side, you don't move her forward like this. You see, by sticking my popo out. But you will move yourself to the opposite side. So this is what we call counterbalance. And this, for example, when we do arabesque, is the same. We don't do she doesn't do arabesque, and we do this. You see, I stick my ass so I can control her weight. No, she does arabesque, and I move back. I stretch my elbows and I move back. This will make the position much bigger. I don't need to use both arms, as you can see. It will make the position look better, but it will also liberate all the weight of her. So I don't feel like it's heavy. I feel like I can relax in the position. I breathe, I talk, I look up, I feel my own weight, and I don't have to do anything about it. So this is the exercise, basically. You will move forward, and she will move forward at the same time you move back. Then she will move to the side, and you will move to the other side. We do the same to the left, and we come back. And now we will do a round. And back. Second side. And back. You can practice this with your partner, and you can do it every day in as much as you need for you to understand how it works. This exercise is so important, it's so simple, but it will really teach you your ability to use your own body weight to manage her body weight. So this is the reason, because what we don't want is to really go like this and just do this. Even if you will feel like you are stronger like this, you are not. Because like this is just you using your own strength. But you want to use the girl's strength to help you dance. And it happens the same when you do arabesque. It's the same. You use this, and you're using the girl, and she will do penché. And you want to do promenade, and you don't want to do promenade like this. But you want to bring your weight back and do the promenade. This is what will make you a strong partner and confident. The fact that you know that you don't need to use all the strength. And then when you will need it, when you have the big lift, you will be ready to use it. Okay, so let's sum up the things that we were talking about. First of all, your eye level and the position behind the girl, not too close to her. Of course, not stretching the elbows, but not too close to her. Then we were talking about right now we were talking about the counterbalance. How I can use my body weight to move her own body weight. And the third thing we were talking is about breathing and how I should be able to move with the girl, but still keep breathing and keep talking. So I can renew the energies. I can be strong when I need to be strong. I can be calm, and the girl can feel calm as well. The exercises that we were talking about that you can do to improve these things is to lift the girl and just move around, keep breathing, keep talking, and the last what we did, put the girl in the fifth position and move front and side and going around and going to the second side. This will really change the way you think about partnering, the way you will see yourself as a partner and the strength and coordination that you will build. And the girls also will feel that it's a much better thing. So that's it. I hope it was useful. I hope it answered some of the questions you had. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.